Hello and welcome to the Web Show of Todd, episode D. I'm glad to be here. I really am. Now, millions of people obviously watch this. I know if you look at the view count on YouTube, it says only 24 people looked at it, but that's just because the numbers got so huge that it flipped back to one, like an old, odometer. A number of people complained about the quality of the camera and the picture, the blurriness caused by movement like this. Upset a lot of people. And I assure you, as soon as the money starts rolling in from this thing, I will upgrade all my equipment. It's not just a crappy camera. I'm also working on a laptop that's as old as binary code itself. But again, as soon as the money starts coming in, everything's going to change. So far, I've only made $0, which is significantly less than the guys on NBC who have talk shows that no one watches. They've made a lot more money somehow. I got high hopes for the future. Anyway, it's the holiday season and the cold and flu season as well. And which means, of course, that people with colds and flus who can't stand to miss this year's holiday party will show up at the holiday party and shake your hand and get you terribly sick. So when the actual holiday rolls around, you won't be able to get out of bed and enjoy it. Cool. The other thing that happens a lot around the holiday time is terrifying movies. I've got some examples here. There's Black Christmas. That's a terrifying holiday movie. Here's also Black Christmas, another terrifying holiday movie. Two ones called Black Christmas. Jack Frost holiday movie about a killer snowman, and its sequel, Jack Frost 2, which somehow didn't measure up to the original. I don't know how they screwed that up. And then, of course, the 80s classic Gremlins, a holiday film. The controversial Silent Night, Deadly Night, about a serial killing Santa Claus. And then, of course, Don't Open to Christmas, which is another serial killing Santa Claus movie. The tag on the back says, "'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring. They were all dead." Don't know why this hasn't come out on DVD yet. Only available on out-of-print VHS. Why? Why are there so many scary movies around this time? Is it because the weather becomes frightful? I don't think so. Is it because people are terrified of the birth of Christianity? That would make sense, but I don't think that's it either. I think the main thing is Santa Claus. Santa Claus is terrifying. He's a scary guy. I mean, look at. He's a bigot, for one. I mean, have you ever seen the CBS Rudolph special, the Rankin Bass Rudolph, the Red-Nosed Reindeer? They air it every year. Santa Claus shuns Rudolph because his nose is a different color than everyone else. He shuns him. What a jerk. And then when he suddenly needs him and he doesn't want to pay for headlights for his sleigh, he suddenly gets cheap labor from Rudolph. Hey, now you're accepted. Come work for me for nothing. Typical fat, white, rich dude, Santa. And then there's the Christmas carols. The carols! Like, Santa Claus, you're singing to the little kids every year. You're singing these songs about Santa where they gotta watch out and they better not cry and they better not pout because Santa Claus is coming to town. And if they cry, he will punish them. I know that my parents, who were generally good people. I mean, they supported me in everything I did. And then every December would get this passive-aggressive revenge where they would tell me that Santa was coming to get me if I cried. When I was 8, I dropped a cinder block on my foot. I broke my foot in 8 places, and I never cried because I was terrified of Santa Claus. And my parents never knew I broke my foot. Never took me to the hospital. Had to heal on its own, and now I walk all wonky. I'm telling you, Santa Claus is terrifying children. And every year, You people, you sing to your children and terrify them with Santa Claus. You know, now that I think about it, I don't even know why I was upset a couple months ago when I saw that 2012 movie at the Northridge Mall and was surrounded by 2-year-olds. All these parents brought their 2-year-olds. And at the time, it made me mad because it seems kind of abusive to take a 2-year-old who lives in Los Angeles to a movie where the entire city breaks apart and falls into the ocean. That seems a tad abusive, but no. These obviously are the same people who sing Santa Claus songs to their children. And last week I saw Bad Lieutenant, and there was a 3-year-old girl in there. 3-year-old girl in Bad Lieutenant, a movie where Nick Cage holds a woman at gunpoint after stealing her cocaine and forces her to have sex with him on the hood of a car. But I guess, she was 3. She wasn't 2. I mean, PG-13 is okay for 2-year-olds, but R-rated is too intense for 2-year-olds, but I guess it's okay for 3-year-olds. God! Now my stomach hurts. I feel terrible. Happy holidays. I think I need to throw up.